Have you ever pondered why life's challenges seem to increase when your faith deepens? This question can often be a perplexing puzzle, a paradox of sorts, that many of us grapple with. You see, there's a common misconception that faith is a magical antidote to all of life's troubles, a shield that instantly repels hardships. But as we delve deeper into our spiritual journey, we find that this isn't the case. Faith doesn't promise an escape from difficulties, rather it offers a compass to navigate them, a lantern in the darkest of nights, a beacon amidst the stormiest of seas. Let's take a moment to reflect on the biblical story of Job, a man of unwavering faith. Job was a prosperous man, blessed with wealth, health, and a loving family. But in a swift turn of events, he lost it all. His wealth, his health, even his children. Yet, throughout this series of devastating trials, Job never renounced his faith. Instead, he clung to it even when his circumstances seemed to defy all sense of justice and mercy. It's a story that poses a compelling question. Why do individuals of deep faith like Job encounter such profound challenges? The answer perhaps lies in understanding that our faith isn't designed to shield us from life's trials. Instead, it's intended to strengthen us, to fortify our resilience, and to equip us with the fortitude to endure and overcome. Job, a man of immense faith, was not immune to life's storms. Quite the contrary, his life was a whirlwind of trials. Imagine this, a man named Job, a man of unshakable faith. He was blessed with immense wealth, a loving family, and respect from his community. His life was idyllic, almost perfect. But like a sudden storm on a clear day, calamity struck and Job lost everything. His wealth, his family, his health, all swept away in a torrent of misfortune. Yet in the face of these adversities, Job remained steadfast. His faith did not waver. He did not curse his fate or question the fairness of life. Instead, he held on to his faith, his belief in a higher power that was guiding his life. Job understood that trials and tribulations were a part of life, and he accepted them with grace and resilience. You see, Job's faith was tested, not by the easy days filled with sunshine and joy, but by the stormy nights of despair and sorrow. His faith was tested by the loss of his children, his wealth, and his health. But Job did not falter. His faith was like a rock in the midst of a raging sea, steadfast and immovable. Faith, then, is not a safeguard against challenges, but a shield in the midst of them. A profound statement, isn't it? It's a reminder that faith is not a bubble wrap that shields us from life's hardships, but rather a sturdy armor that strengthens us to face them head-on. Faith, in its purest form, is a profound trust in something greater than ourselves, a steadfast belief in a divine power that is both within us and beyond us. It is a force that can provide us with an unshakable resilience in the face of adversity. It's like the mighty oak tree that stands tall and firm, weathering the strongest of storms, not because it is invulnerable to the winds, but because it has deep roots that anchor it firmly to the ground. This concept is beautifully encapsulated in Ephesians 6:16, where it is written, "In addition to all this, take up the shield of faith, with which you can extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one." This verse is not merely a piece of advice, but a powerful call to action. It urges us to actively embrace our faith, to hold it up as a shield to protect us from the trials and tribulations that life inevitably throws our way. Faith, in this sense, goes beyond mere belief. It becomes a tool, a weapon even, that we can wield to combat the challenges that confront us. It serves as a beacon of hope in moments of despair, a source of courage in times of fear, and a wellspring of resilience in the face of hardship. It's important to remember, though, that faith is not a magical cure-all. It doesn't promise a life free of difficulties. What it does promise, however, is the strength and resilience to face these difficulties with courage and grace. So, let us embrace our faith, not as a passive belief, but as an active shield. Let's wield it with courage, resilience, and determination. Let's use it to extinguish the flaming arrows of doubt, fear, and despair that threaten to consume us. With faith as our shield, we can stand firm against life's trials, not because they won't come, but because we are equipped to withstand them. Resilience, the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties, is a power that faith imbues in us. Resilience. It's a word that carries an aura of strength, of persistence, of unyielding determination. But what is this resilience? It's not the absence of adversity, but rather the ability to bounce back after being knocked down, to rise up stronger than before, to push through the storms of life and come out on the other side, not unscathed, but triumphant. When we delve into the Bible, we find resilience painted in vibrant strokes on every page. It's woven into the tales of ordinary men and women who, through faith, performed extraordinary feats. This resilience, this tenacity is not born of human strength, but of divine empowerment. It's the strength that comes from an unwavering faith in a God who never fails. Consider Proverbs 24:16, "For though the righteous fall 7 times, they rise again." This verse doesn't sugarcoat the reality of life. It doesn't promise a journey without stumbling or falling. What it does promise, however, is resilience. It assures us that even when we fall, even when we stumble, even when we fail, we will rise again, not because of our strength, but because of the strength of our faith, because of the God in whom we have placed our trust. Resilience is not about never falling, but about always getting up. It's about standing firm in the face of adversity, about trusting in God even when the path ahead is obscured by the fog of uncertainty. It's about recognizing that our strength is not our own, but is a gift from God, a divine endowment that enables us to overcome. Resilience is the power to persevere, to endure, to keep moving forward even when the winds of life are blowing fiercely against us. It's the power to hold on to hope, to cling to faith, to believe in God's promises even when our circumstances seem to scream otherwise. And this is the beauty of resilience. It transforms our trials into testimonies, our difficulties into declarations of God's faithfulness. It takes the broken pieces of our lives and weaves them into a tapestry of triumph, a testament to the power of faith, a testament to the power of God. Resilience is a journey, not a destination. It's a process, not a product. It's built over time through the highs and lows, the victories and defeats, the joys and sorrows. It's built on the foundation of faith, anchored in the unchanging truth of God's word. Our faith empowers us to rise, not without scars, but with strength and a testimony of God's faithfulness. So let us embrace resilience. Let us wear our scars with pride, for they are the badges of our battles, the reminders of our resilience, the symbols of our strength. Let us rise, not in our own strength, but in the strength of our faith, the strength of our God. For in Him, we find the power of resilience. The journey of faith is not a smooth road, but a mountainous terrain. An apt description of our spiritual journey, wouldn't you say? As we navigate through life, it's the peaks and valleys that shape us, refine us, and ultimately strengthen us. It's easy to have faith when the path is clear, the sun is shining, and the journey is effortless. But it's in the face of trials, challenges, and adversity that our faith truly takes root and grows. It's in these moments of hardship that we're given an opportunity to rise stronger in our faith. Let's take a moment to reflect on the words of James. From the first chapter, verses 2-4, he says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance." A profound thought, isn't it? It's through the testing, the trials, and the hardships that we learn to persevere, and it's through perseverance that our faith deepens and strengthens. Each struggle, each challenge, each obstacle we face is an opportunity to grow. They're the chisel that shapes us, the flame that refines us, the wind that hardens us. Through these trials, we learn to stand firm, to remain rooted, to trust in our faith, even when the storms of life threaten to uproot us. So when you find yourself in the midst of a trial, remember this. It's not a punishment, but an opportunity for growth. It's a chance to deepen your faith, to strengthen your resolve, and to rise stronger than before. Perseverance is not about avoiding the storm, but learning to dance in the rain. It's about embracing the trials, holding on to your faith, and trusting that in the end, you'll come out stronger, more resilient, and more rooted in your faith than ever before. In the crucible of trials, our faith is refined and we rise stronger, more resilient, and more rooted in our faith. As we journey through life's mountainous terrain, let's remember that every peak and valley is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to rise stronger in our faith. Understanding the intersection of faith and resilience is one thing, living it out is another. We've spoken at length about the power of faith and resilience, about the lessons we can learn from the story of Job, about the strength we can find in our faith. But how do we apply these lessons in our lives? How do we live out our faith in the face of challenges? First and foremost, we must remember that our faith is not a shield we wield only in times of trouble. It is a part of us, woven into the fabric of our lives, present in every decision we make, every action we take. It is the compass that guides us, the beacon that lights our path. Practically speaking, living out our faith means making choices that reflect our beliefs. It means choosing kindness over cruelty, love over hate, forgiveness over revenge. It means standing up for what we believe in even when it's difficult, even when we stand alone. But living out our faith also means recognizing that we are not alone. We are part of a community, a fellowship of believers. We can lean on each other in times of trouble, support each other in times of need. We can share our struggles, our victories, our joys, and our sorrows. Moreover, living out our faith means finding strength in our relationship with God. It means turning to prayer in times of trouble, seeking guidance in times of uncertainty, finding comfort in times of sorrow. It means trusting in God's plan, even when we can't see the path ahead. And, finally, living out our faith means embracing resilience. It means acknowledging that life will present us with challenges, with trials and tribulations. But it also means recognizing that we have the strength to overcome them. It means understanding that our faith, our resilience is stronger than any obstacle we may face. So what does this look like in practice? It looks like choosing to love, even when faced with hate. It looks like standing up for what's right, even when it's hard. It looks like leaning on our community, our fellowship of believers in times of need. It looks like turning to prayer, seeking guidance, finding comfort in our relationship with God. And it looks like embracing resilience, recognizing our own strength, trusting in our faith to guide us through life's challenges. In the end, living out our faith is a journey of growth, of learning, of strength and resilience. It's a journey we embark on every day with every decision we make, with every challenge we face. May the story of Job, the shield of faith, and the power of resilience inspire you to rise stronger in your faith, no matter the challenges you face.